This is Mike Tomon. I'm the Vice President of Sales and Service with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I'm here to speak a little bit today on careers in ticket sales. Currently, as it stands, my width or scope is over ticket sales, which involves season tickets, mini plans, as well as premium seating, also suites, so the sale of luxury suite leases, individual night suites, and the retention for both entities, so ticket sales as well as suite sales. Beyond that, also have the scope of database marketing and actual ticket operations. So the career in ticket sales is something that's obviously close to my heart. The great thing that I'd like to do today is kind of walk you through where this industry can lead you, the different ways that it can lead you to an end, and give you some insight onto what different positions generally have or generally look for in a candidate. This is a part of our business that has definitely been changing over the last really 2 decades. It continues to evolve and continues to become more of a presence or importance when it comes to running an overall organization, as it's one of the main revenue streams that funds the operation. Because of that, there's a lot of interest and intent on finding some of the best professionals in this field. What I'd like to do is kind of walk you through some 5 basic characteristics that we recruit for when it comes to the ticket sales part of our business. One being open to learning. We're looking for people who are always continuously looking to get better, who are intellectually curious all the time. Another piece is strong work ethic. In this part of the business, to be in front of the customer more, to know more about the customer, to move when the customer is moving and when the competition is not, is extremely important. Another piece or major characteristic in a successful team member or employee for us in the sales path is to also be positive, to have a positive attitude. In sales and service, there's lots of up and down. Those who can maintain the entire way through without getting too emotionally committed to either end generally make the better decisions and last longer and produce more revenue over the entire season. Another very important piece to this is leadership. We always look to hire leaders. And that's not necessarily to say we're looking for people who are running around with the bullhorn, rallying the troops in the morning, which is okay as well. But to say that people who know the right things to do and do the right things even when they think no one's watching them. Beyond that, there's the passion component, and we're looking for very passionate individuals, enthusiastic individuals who are willing to tackle tough days, long days, and challenges in the market. Now, when I say passion, I'm speaking towards passion towards their craft. They're always looking to get better at their sales skill sets or whatever happens to be their tract, which is a little different than saying we're looking for people who are passionate for the sports industry. As you guys know, this is a true business operation, and so while your favorite player may be traded, we're still looking for professionals who can come in the next day and make it happen. So a true passion for the craft is very important, as we at the Cavaliers are always looking to hire individuals who are focused on their career. And that's really the main thing, is that this is an opportunity to have a career, to get skill sets that are transferable in other things in life, and not just have a job that's 9 to 5 and could come and go. And so as we kind of look to hire, we basically look to hire off those 5 basic characteristics. The main funnel into our system is inside sales. It's a sales program, and we look for those characteristics to go after as we look to train and add other experiences towards the skill set. Inside sales, when we target it and run it through, you're going to be a full menu consultant. So that's one of the ways that you get all the different experiences that are out there. Inside sales, generally speaking, and for the duration of this talk, I'm going to speak from a Cavaliers perspective. As you'll find around the league, there are a lot of similarities, but at the same time, there can be some pretty stark differences. From a Cavaliers perspective, our inside sales program is a 10 to 12 month training program. It basically walks you through an entire selling season and allows you to sell every piece of inventory. So in the very beginning, you learn the best ways to approach a customer, as well as really product knowledge. And as you gain successes, you'll have a strong management team that'll be with you every step of the way. But as you go through it and hit different milestones, you gain more and more autonomy. Our goal is to prepare you to be a senior level rep. And this is really where the career can kind of fork off a little bit. And I'm going to walk you through a couple different career paths in the ticket sales function. Coming out of a successful inside sales rep can have a number of opportunities put in front of them. One of them can be to go through as what we call a BDS, or Business Development Specialist. Other places it may be called an account executive, other places it may be called a sales consultant. But basically this is your second tier or senior level salesperson who has at least 1 to 2 years of successful sales experience under their belt. The difference between the two is that the BDS rep focuses a lot more on face-to-face presentations and relationships. And because of that, they focus a lot more on the corporate side of our business, engaging corporations in the marketplace to spend their dollars for client entertainment or employee incentives. There's much more autonomy in this position. As with the Cavaliers, our reps actually write their own business plans with the help of the Director of Business Development, and that's how they're managed over the course of the year. Another opportunity coming out of inside sales is our group sales specialist, or group experience specialist as it is here in the Cavaliers. And generally speaking, these are people who are a little more process oriented, who are very relationship based, and have an interest for event planning. And that really mirrors our group sales positioning when we go to market as well. Another position that may be the right opportunity for you coming out of inside sales or sales in general is our premium sales specialist. Now, generally speaking, these are people who have shown a level of success, a high level of success over a number of years. So 3 to 5 years is preferred. They are also relationship oriented, and they almost focus solely on corporations or high net wealth individuals. Beyond that, they have shown not only to be successful in sales, but successful in high-level inventory. So we're talking clubs, suite leases, multi-year contracts, in a lot of instances, six-figure deals. Beyond that, we also have the opportunity with your career to take it into retention. And that can look a couple different ways. Here at the Cavaliers, it's known as our CES, or our Client Experience Specialist. And basically what they're responsible for is a portfolio of season ticket holders. We know that that's the lifeblood to our company, one of the single biggest revenue streams that we have coming into the Cavaliers. And so what we've done is we've dedicated a specialist to a portfolio of season ticket holders to get to know them, to know what their expectations are, and ultimately to deliver an experience that's relevant to their expectations. Retention and bringing them back year after year after year is their #1 goal. Generally speaking, people there have a predisposition towards getting true satisfaction from satisfying a customer. In our side of it, they are very proactive, so they get to know their customer, and they basically make sales recommendations along the way. So if you could view it as, we know that a customer bought the season tickets for family, if they bought it for business, or if they bought it for superfan, the CES specialist's job is to go in, engage them, and give them an experience that makes sense for the reason that they purchased. So if I'm a family, it might be a great thing to supplement a group night for my child's basketball team, or to have them on the court to give high fives before a game starts. The more that they're invested with us, we know that we have a higher percentage or probability of actually renewing them. So to sell and engage and enlarge their package is the ultimate goal in trying to bring them back year after year. Another part that's really come into its own over the last number of years in the ticket sales industry is becoming smarter with who we approach and more targeted. And generally this falls under the database marketing and analytics umbrella. People with that, you have a tech bent. They also are analytical in nature, and it is also a huge bonus at this point to have a great understanding of ticket sales knowledge. Beyond that, we also have our operations facilities, and those are the people who are responsible physically for getting the tickets or the purchase into the customer's hand. They manage our manifest or our inventory, as well as make sure the financials are all in line. Generally speaking, they have a predisposition to be a little more structured. They have a meticulous nature to them. They're very process oriented, and a ticket sales knowledge is also important, as well as a customer service background as well. At the end of the day, there are a lot of different ways to get to either a management position or to look at growing your sales career in partnerships or marketing partnerships. These are just a couple facets on how you get up there. And the most important thing to remember is, as you go through, to be open to learning, one of the 5 characteristics, is so important, because along the way there'll be experiences that you can pick up on that you may not have been aware of that might be the best fit for you. generally speaking, the more you enjoy something, the better you'll do it. So all these positions have little tweaks to them as far as the people that are generally successful in them. At the end of the day, congratulations, enjoy the rest of the class, and best of luck. Thanks.